Ethereum is going to absolutely explode in 2021. Pretty soon, buying Ethereum under $1,000, it will seem like a distant fantasy. The bull case for Ethereum has never been stronger. Every single day, Ethereum is extending its lead over its competitors and cementing itself as the king of smart contract platforms. In this video, I will lay out some simple facts why I believe that Ethereum is currently undervalued and why I think in the near future it will be worth thousands of dollars a coin. My name is Lark, and this is where you subscribe for all of the hottest and all of the latest happening out here in the crazy markets. By the way, if you are not yet a member of the Wealth Mastery Investor Report, it is the weekly newsletter that I send out to members. You should definitely check it out. Every Wednesday, you'll get a report just packed full of value. We do a deep dive on a hot altcoin, a DeFi tutorial, top tier technical analysis, a trending coin report, an interview with an industry leader, look at the latest token sales. We do stock tips, all of that and much more every single week. And all that for less than $10 a week, making this one of the most value-packed and affordable investor reports on the market. There's a link down below in the description where you can learn more about becoming a member today. Okay, so let's start off this conversation with some simple network statistics. I think this is a really good indicator of how strong Ethereum is. So the number of addresses with a non-zero balance is over 50 million, which is 80% more than Bitcoin. The number of addresses holding more than one Ethereum is over 1 million addresses. Furthermore, the amount of new Ethereum addresses actually hit a single day 35-month high last week with a total of 177,000 addresses being created in one day, showing an unprecedented rise in adoption for Ethereum, a level not seen since the previous bull run peak. And remember, we're now at the start of a bull run now, unlike the last time when this metric went crazy high. So this is the beginning, not the end. So it's a very different situation. Right now, Ethereum is doing on average around 1 million transactions a day. This has been happening for around 6 months straight now. Again, for reference, the last time that Ethereum was processing this many transactions was at the height of the 2017 bull run, when it averaged, again, around 1 million transactions a day, but only for like 2 weeks. We're 6 months in now. 1 million transactions a day. It's incredible. Ethereum has become as well the first blockchain ever to process over $1 trillion in transactions in a single 12-month period. By the way, this is $200 billion more than Bitcoin did. The flippening is happening right before our eyes right now. It's incredible actually to watch. Ethereum, not Bitcoin, is becoming the settlement layer of the internet. Bitcoin is digital gold. For everything else, there's Ethereum. When it comes to developers, Ethereum also crushes every other blockchain out there. So according to a new report, there are more than 300 developers a month joining and building on Ethereum. And then on average, there are around 2,300 developers a month working on Ethereum. This is an incredible network statistic. The second leading blockchain in terms of developers is Bitcoin at around 400 developers. Other smart contract platforms are way behind Bitcoin, so you can see what an incredible lead Ethereum has in terms of developers. Now, this incredibly dominant position gives Ethereum a critical edge over everyone else because the amount of innovation possible with so many minds working towards one goal is incredible. And Ethereum is definitely an open community that really just encourages that innovation, that encourages trying stuff out, testing the boundaries, breaking the rules. It's very exciting stuff. That stands in stark contrast to the highly conservative Bitcoin developer community, which that's its own thing, but it's just, you see the innovation happening on Ethereum, and it's very, very exciting. Now that leads me on to decentralized finance. Obviously the biggest buzz of 2020. Again, Ethereum is the undisputed leader, miles ahead of every other blockchain. Almost all of the applications for decentralized finance are built on top of Ethereum. Yeah, there's a few other chains that are doing DeFi too, like BINANCE Smart Chain and Ontology and a couple others, but all that stuff is just tiny in comparison to what's happening on Ethereum. The total value locked in Ethereum has gone absolutely parabolic in 2020, currently sitting around $15 billion, which is 30x more than it was at the start of the year. This is only going to continue to grow, probably going to hit $100 billion by the end of 2021, considering the current growth patterns. Almost all of that on Ethereum. Ethereum also recently passed the 1 million user milestone for its DeFi products, which is again miles ahead of the nearest competitors, which just aren't even on the map, basically. Although the rise of DeFi has also strained the capabilities of Ethereum, which is why it is so good to see ETH 2.0 Phase 0 finally being launched this year. This was just an absolutely critical thing for Ethereum to actually deliver on in 2020, and they did deliver on it. It's live, it's in action right now. Currently, there's like 1.5 million Ethereum staking in ETH 2.0. The delivery of Phase 0, definitely a big boost of confidence for Ethereum and investors. And in 2021, we're going to see the next phases of the ETH 2.0 rollout actually get deployed. Although, got to keep it real, ETH 2.0 is very unlikely to be finished in 2021. But the mere fact that development is progressing, that we do have these important milestones being reached, will keep the market believing in the future of Ethereum. When ETH 2.0 completes the last phase of the rollout, in 2022 or whatever, then Ethereum is going to be an absolute beast of a blockchain with lucrative staking rewards, highly scalable framework, combined with, of course, the many Ethereum-based layer 2 scaling solutions like Matic and Scale and XDAI. All that will make Ethereum basically unstoppable, will put a lot of pressure on any of the competitors and basically call into question the relevance of most of the rest of the smart contract platforms. Oh, and when the ETH 2.0 rollout completes, the annual inflation rate for Ethereum will drop to around 0.5%, which is an incredibly low rate. But what is perhaps even more interesting is that recently we saw the Ethereum Improvement Proposal 1559 pushed over to GitHub. Now, this proposal will introduce fee burning on some Ethereum transactions, essentially making Ethereum a deflationary cryptocurrency, as well as being the preferred settlement layer of the internet. What happens to that asset in that situation? That leads me on, of course, to the final point as well, that it is no surprise that big money is finally starting to take an interest in Ethereum. Now, it was a tough sell to get, institutions to kind of pop their cherry and to buy Bitcoin in the first place. But once they did get a little taste for those crypto gains, they started to seek out new opportunities beyond just Bitcoin. Grayscale, for example, has reported an influx of Ethereum first and Ethereum only investors. That's a big shift from early 2020 when it was Bitcoin first and Bitcoin only investors. And to be clear, Ethereum is still a distant second to Bitcoin over at Grayscale, but the interest is definitely catching on. And we even just got an Ethereum ETF in Canada thanks to 3iQ. So again, very exciting. Just, another easy on-ramp for big money to enter the Ethereum market. And another signal, I think, to the big money crowd that Ethereum is a really serious asset, right? It's listed on stock exchanges. They've got these ETFs and stuff like that. So it's really good to see. All of the stars are aligning for Ethereum. The network effect, the first mover advantage, it's just all given Ethereum this incredible lead, which is really, really going to be tough for anyone else to compete with. As the more time goes on, the more bigger their leads get. Thus, I believe that we will see Ethereum reach some truly incredible price highs during the coming bull run. At the very least, I can see Ethereum pulling a 10x move from its current price. That would be a market cap like $660 billion or something like that, depending on where the market is today. But that would essentially give ETH a per unit price for Ethereum of over $5,000 a coin. Now, if you think that sounds crazy or it's absurd to you, then think about this. Last bull market, Ethereum hit an all-time high market cap of $140 billion, about $1,400 a coin. Now, it hit that number based solely on ICO hype fueled by white papers and dreams. Since then, Ethereum has seen incredible network growth, massive developer growth, an explosion of new useful products with actual cash flows, including, of course, the highly disruptive DeFi sector. The network is now settling $1 trillion a year in transactions. That's insane. The ETH 2.0 network upgrade, combined with EIP 1559, when it finally does get implemented at some point in the future, will fundamentally change the economics of Ethereum in a massive, massive way. This is all happening at the same time that we're seeing an incredible uptick in interest from institutional players to get access to Ethereum. It's incredible, guys. Considering the fundamentals, I believe that Ethereum is currently massively undervalued. This is why I keep stacking Ethereum. It's going to go to $5,000, maybe even beyond. Anyway, those are just my two gwei for the day. What do you think? Can Ethereum ever reach $5,000 a coin, or have I just been hitting that hopium bong a little bit too hard? Or am I not hitting the bong hard enough, and this bad boy is going to go to $10,000? Let me know your opinion down below in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Long live the blockchain, and peace out till next time.